Eastern. He didn't provide any other details about the speech. The president now says the U.S. will reinstate a blockade of Iranian ports and serve as a guardian of the Hormuz Strait. Kate Fisher reports Trump says the United States will be reimbursed for the costs of providing security at the rate of 20% on all cargo shipped.
This is really controversial, saying that it's now the US that will charge a toll, having had senior members of his cabinet saying that when the Iranians suggested that, it was simply not acceptable in terms of, international norms.
Meantime, the U.S. has carried out a third consecutive night of strikes against Iran. An investigation is continuing into a deadly shooting involving an ICE agent in Biddeford, Maine. Officials claim a man allegedly drove in the direction of that agent yesterday, causing the agent to open fire. Aaron McLaughlin reports.
New videos out revealing key moments connected to a deadly ICE-involved shooting in Maine. In one video, you see a white vehicle driving in a circle as an agent attempts to grab the door. It's unclear if this was before or after shots were fired. In another video, you can hear that fire. And in this video, you see what appears to be federal agents pulling out the limp body of a man.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is WOON AM and FM.
WOON Woonsocket.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Ann, the longest-running panel discussion show in American radio. To make a comment or ask a question of the panel, call 401-766-1240 or email coffee@woonsocketradio.com. And now, let's join the Coffee Ann panel.
And a good morning to you. It is Coffee Ann time on WOON AM and FM radio, Tuesday morning, July the 14th. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll go around the Coffee Ann table and say good morning to Linda Tebow. Hi, Linda.
Good morning.
There you say good morning again.
Good morning.
There you are. Very good. AJ Brissett is here as well. Hi, AJ.
Good morning. Didn't Benjamin Franklin start this show? It's the oldest radio show in America, right? I think it was started by Benjamin Franklin.
Oldest panel discussion show.
Coffee Ann.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frank? Oh, he could have. I wish he was here. We'd ask him. That's right. Steve Healy is here as well. Hi, Steve.
Good morning, Joe.
Thanks for joining us this morning. All right, we're going to start off with the good news. Ready for the good news?
Yes.
All right.
Good news?
Yeah, how about
Yay.
that? The Woonsocket Education Center, which is down on Main Street here in Woonsocket, on Monday was named a champion in action in the category of building AI readiness and capacity. So they received a $50,000 grant because of this from Citizens Bank.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So great for them.
Congratulations.
Work well done.
A pharmacy technician class is one of the many workforce development programs offered at the Woonsocket Education Center, where you meet the needs of the local community and the employers, the residents here, around upskilling and reskilling. That's according to Rhode Island Commissioner of Post-Secondary Education, Shannon Gilkey. So the Woonsocket Center is now one of 3 statewide under the Office of the Post-Secondary Education Commissioner. So things are going well.
That's
over there.
great. Good. Keep up the good work.
They got the $50,000 grant over there, so that's great for them.
Are they connected to one of the colleges, universities, or?
I don't think so.
Well,
But they reach out to like businesses and say, what do you need your people trained in?
Well, yeah.
And then they train them in what they wanted to be trained in,
Yeah.
and then send them back to the companies. And say, okay, these people have been trained in this.
I think farm techs are usually like in a college or university setting. That's why I asked if they're connected, because I thought they probably would be.
They might have something going on with URI, but I'm not completely positive with that.
Community college. Yeah.
I know I know different businesses reach out to them and say,
This is what
we need. This is what we need them trained
absolutely.
in. So
Yeah,
offer a class, and they do. And okay, let's train them for 6 months or 8 months or however long it takes, and then send them back to the companies and say, here you go. These people are ready.
Well, I think that's a wonderful thing.
So that's great. All right, who's got some money just laying around?
Not me.
I'm going to clean my car out. There might be some change.
Because
anybody got a spare pound of 20s?
I didn't think this was going to happen, but the operator of the Donald W. Wyatt Detention Center in Central Falls has filed for bankruptcy. It's a for-profit prison, which just seems bizarre to me anyway, but...
That's right, yeah.
But it's a private place, yeah. So, yeah, they filed for bankruptcy. They're seeking to reorganize. This is part of Channel 10's, has a story on it on their website.
You know, there's a priest I know who, in fact, it's the bishop. The bishop, Rhode Island bishop, wanted to do masses over there, and they wouldn't let him.
Did they have a reason?
They wouldn't let him in.
They wouldn't let him in?
They wouldn't let him in.
Wow. And they didn't give him a reason?
Not that I know of.
I'm looking at the Channel 10's website on the story, and it just says they're seeking to reorganize, and then there's like 5 pages of them filing this thing out. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. According to the website, the detention center holds detainees from the U.S. Marshal Service, the FBI, Immigration and Customs, the Navy, and the Mashantucket Pequot tribe. It can accommodate 770 detainees. But they owe money. It doesn't say how much they owe to their creditors. So there you go.
Do you just wake up someday and say,
I'm out of money?
I'll start a prison.
Well,
like a business.
Yeah, really.
Someone,
And you know, that's supposed to be a holding center, not a prison.
Yeah.
Because these people have not been convicted yet. They've just been charged.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's always stories. We get them.
Oh, yeah.
Every couple of months where someone is trying something. They try to, using drones and things like that, and they float in, or their lawyer passes along like a piece of paper to one of the people, and the paper's been soaked in some cannabis oil, thinking they can sneak it by, and I guess the prisoners are going to smoke it or eat it. I don't know. But they usually get caught doing these kind of things. So...
Who owns it?
I don't know who owns it.
I'm fascinated that
they're asking a lot of questions.
No, I know, but Steve, aren't you curious? Who owns it, and why is it a private business?
I can go to Mr. Google and find out.
Why is it named Wyatt?
Why? I don't know.
After Mr. Wyatt, who owns it?
I don't know who Wyatt is.
Earp.
Yeah.
Nope, that's too far back. Yeah, look that up, Steve. So yeah, I don't. That's right. Who is what? Maybe Wyatt owns it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
but isn't that different?
Because I don't know of any other. And I guess I have to go to other states. But what other states have a private prison? That's not run by the state.
That's
or the federal government.
The federal government.
Federal. I don't know.
Central Falls never wanted it.
No.
Oh no, there was a big
to-do?
Big to-do about it when they were even thinking about building it.
Okay.
But zoning said it was okay.
Well, I know it's closed right now. It opens at 9 a.m.
Well, the inmates are going to show up at 9? Okay, I'm here. I guess visitation doesn't start until 9 o'clock.
It was the first publicly owned and privately operated adult secure correctional facility.
Okay. So who pays them? If you're the prisoner,
apparently they're not getting paid.
I guess not.
I guess they're not getting paid if they can't.
Well, maybe they have a lot of billing out for detainees that they have there that haven't gotten paid yet.
Do they charge the federal government and the Mashantucket Pequot tribe? And I guess they have to pay to put them there. I don't know. If you don't know where this is,
you mean some of the prisoners are from the Mashantucket Pequots? Is that what that said?
It says they accept inmates from the tribe. Oh. Now, are they actual Native Americans to that tribe? I don't know. Is it just people getting caught doing bad things at Foxwoods?
I don't know. They're on the Cape, aren't they?
The Mashantucket, the Pequots? Well, they're in Connecticut too. Yeah.
Mashpees, I know, are in Mashpee.
Mashpee, yeah.
Well, that would make sense.
So, but they have more than $167 million in debt.
167 million?
Yes.
Well, I can see where they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've gone to their museum at Foxwoods.
Okay. I don't know. If you've never been by it, it's not on the main drag in Central Falls. It's a little off, but it's right next to Maycomber Stadium, if you know where that is.
Right across the street.
And we went there one time to do a football game.
At the prison?
At the prison, yes. at Maycomber Stadium. And while you're sitting there waiting for the game to start, boy, it's just like the movies. You can hear them inside.
Really?
Just yelling and screaming at each other. Just making noise.
Wow.
You feel like turning around and telling them to shut up.
They wanted to go see the football game.
They wanted to see the football game.
Wow. That is interesting.
You want to tell them around to keep it down, but then they get a lot of time in their hands, and they're going to be writing down license plate numbers and things like that. So I don't need that in my life. So, but that's where it is. It's right by that /football/baseball field in Central Falls. So, all right. So there you go. They filed for bankruptcy, and so what? Will they have to close? When they close, then what do you do with the inmates?
Well, yeah.
Or does the state take over?
I don't know. That's a great question. Well, in another case of Rhode Island is just used as a stepping stone to get someplace else, and mostly this is with sports. The head men's basketball coach, Brown University, is leaving.
I heard.
Surprise,
that,
surprise.
Well, I'm really not. It does say long time. He's been there since 2012, which is like.
That's a long time
in Rhode Island basketball. That is a long time, I guess, to be here. Yeah. But is he going to go be a head coach someplace else? No, he's going to go be an assistant coach at University of Michigan, which is a much larger school, and I'm sure a ton more money.
Yeah,
and a lot more talent. The play there, though, that school's always going to the tournament. In March, and always does very, very well.
Yeah.
His name is Mike Martin. He's been Brown's head coach since 2012. He's leaving the university as the school's all-time winningest men's basketball coach. Good for him. The university will conduct a national search to replace Martin, and until a selection is made, assistant coach Tyson Wheeler will serve as the interim head coach. I'm sure he'll go for an interview, too, and say, well, just make me the head coach, and like that. But it just... people just come in. They do it at URI. They do it at Providence College. They've done it at Bryant University. We come in. We do good for a good years, and then we just where can I go someplace else?
It's a proving ground
and make more money.
Yeah.
So that's why I try not to get. We've hired this coach, and this is going to be great for us. Like I said, it's going to be great for what? 4 years if we're lucky, before they move on to someplace else. So, yeah. All right, so that's what's going down at Brown University. Let's see. We got Legionnaire's disease to worry about, Linda.
Really?
Right here in Rhode Island. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Let's see. The DOH says a case of Legionnaire's disease has been reported in association with the Elmhurst Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center in Providence.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know where it is, Steve?
Yeah, they're on Smith Street.
Smith Street? Yeah. Okay.
That's not good.
No. And they say the illness is a serious kind of pneumonia caused by ingesting the bacteria, which can grow in warm or slow-moving water. Okay?
Yeah.
The DOH says the buildings with complex water systems are more vulnerable to the growth of the Legionella bacteria, and around 50 cases of Legionnaire's disease are reported each year.
Wow.
In Rhode Island.
Really? That many?
50 each year.
So was it from the air conditioning system? Is that what they...
No, they say it's from the water.
Yeah.
Well, unless the water...
is stagnant.
You know why they call it...
Out.
Yeah. I remember it started in Philadelphia in a hotel there. And not interesting, but...
it was American Legion.
I was very... exactly. Yeah. And that's why they called it Legionnaires.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that, I was traveling a lot when I was... very much active in the nursing world, and we stayed at that hotel.
Same hotel?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, and it was like, there was some kind of a convention there that we went to, and that was a convention as well.
Did
American Legion was there?
Is Legionnaire's disease fatal if left untreated?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
I thought it was the air conditioner.
It was, but
maybe it's not draining properly, and that water just gets
exactly. Yeah.
The bacteria gets into the air conditioner, which shoots out. Now you're just breathing it in.
And because many people did die. But I mean, any pneumonian, especially on people that are a little bit immunosuppressed. Senior people that are older or young, really young kids. Pneumonia's not good.
No. So bizarre story we got yesterday afternoon, and it happened yesterday morning on Route 95 going northbound in Providence, where one of those tractor trailers that transports cars is driving up 95, and one of the cars on the tractor trailer caught fire.
I've always been
not the tractor trailer, but one of the cars.
Actually, I've always worried about those cars that they might fall off.
Fall off. Well, it didn't fall off.
But
was it an electric car?
I don't know.
I was
just going to ask Same question.
They don't say what the car was.
So when it caught fire, what did they do? Cut it loose?
I'm sure.
I hope it's the last car on the, not one in the middle.
Are people driving by the tractor trailer pointing? Hey, there's an issue here. So the driver of the tractor trailer, he pulls off onto the access road to the state office's exit, if you know what that is in Providence.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so one lane of the exit ramp was closed because the firefighters came out to extinguish the flames. So not electric. If it was electric, they would have let it burn.
Right.
If they're going to extinguish the flames, it's a gas-powered vehicle. Now, what might have started it? Are we looking at the sun with like a magnifying glass?
An accelerant or something?
Well, lighting like the carpeting or the material inside the car catching on fire?
It's a scary
I don't know.
thought.
It doesn't say because they say the cause of the fire is under investigation.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So,
Well, anybody want a brand new used car?
And imagine going to the dealership, and there you are with your bill of lading. Okay, 8 cars. Nope, 7. So, what? And now you got to talk back. You got to go back to the GM or Ford or whatever and say, we're missing 1 car.
Yeah.
So what happened? Caught on fire.
We want a refund on this one.
We want a refund. All right. We're going to take our first break here on the Coffee and Program, but more coming your way. Comments and questions can be called in at 401-766-1240.
WOON Radio. It's coming, the 2026 Holy Trinity Parish Festival on the parish grounds at Park Square in Woonsocket. Wednesday, July 29th to Saturday, August 1st. Relive memories, make new ones. Starts at 6 p.m. every night, plus a Saturday afternoon matinee. Wednesday night, opening night, ride all the Rockwell amusement rides for one price, plus a live remote radio broadcast with ON Radio's Dave Richards. More food trucks than ever before. Plus, this year we're adding Spanish food provided by the parish's Spanish community. Fireworks Thursday night at 9:30. Bingo every night from 6 to 10. Saturday, a massive parish yard sale from 11 to 5. Ride one price matinee from 1 to 5 Saturday. Regular tickets after 5. It's 4 nights and one great afternoon of summertime fun at the Holy Trinity Parish Festival, Wednesday, July 29th to Saturday, August 1st. Make your plans to be there.
The Coffee and Panel is enjoying coffee from Down East Coffee Roasters. All their coffee is roasted right here in Rhode Island. Down East Coffee Roasters is available at all Little General stores.
ON Radio.
It is Coffee and here on ON. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here, along with Steve Healy, AJ Brissett, and Linda Tebow. Well, unfortunately, the American Red Cross has been busy lately. They're helping out 16 people here in Woonsocket. There was a fire on Saturday afternoon over on Harrison Avenue, so they're helping. All 16 people were displaced by that fire. And then they were down in Central Falls, and there was a fire Saturday night in Central Falls, and they're down there helping out those people. The good thing about the fires, no one was hurt, including the firefighters. And even the better news, up in Woonsocket, the firefighters were able to rescue a cat and a dog.
Oh,
good.
So all the animals got out of the fire.
I don't remember so many
well.
fires in the summer in this state.
Exactly. Why?
it must be wiring. I don't know, with air conditioning and.
The last few.
Oh, that's true.
The last few, and it doesn't doesn't pertain to the one here in Woonsocket or in Central Falls, but backing up, one is fireworks, discarded fireworks, and the other is discarded smoking materials.
Yeah.
The people that still smoke, they just and they pump it off into the mulch, and they think it's going to be fine, and then it just festers and festers and festers, and then
with mulch,
poof, fire, and then before you know it. So that's what the last few were.
But there's a fire every night.
It seems.
It seems every night they talk about a fire on the news.
Yeah. It's
and
not
you
good.
usually think that's in the wintertime when they
use
space heaters and everything,
Space heaters and the people that don't clean out their chimneys. For the wintertime, so there's always chimney fires that start. And
But,
so that's
bad. I never thought of that, Steve. It could be old air conditioners.
Mm-hmm. Old wiring. And
so
we know they're going to be running the air conditioners.
Yeah. So this, I haven't seen anywhere it's like, candles. Getting out of control or something like that. You put the candle too close to the curtain or something like that. That's always a possibility. Well, down on the Cape, it's bizarre when the animals do this, but they do. There must be a reason for it. But a bunch of bottlenose dolphins stranded themselves, and 5 of them died. 5 or 6, they said, died. I don't know why they don't give us the right number. But more than 30 all beached themselves. So why do they do this? Well, we don't have an answer. That's a rhetorical question.
Mass suicide.
But what's weird is they beached themselves, and then the tide came in, and 25 of them all turned around and swam back out to sea. Mm-hmm. So why are you beaching yourself in the first place?
But is that intentional beaching? You know, like do they
I think it is.
Do they go into an area that it's going to be low tide and then they're stuck there?
Are they looking for food? And this happened? But they return safely.
Did their radar get messed up and they zigged when they should have zagged?
Well, they come in from the bay side.
Yeah.
And so they must come in on low tide and then oops.
Whoops! I'm
and
here
now
right.
we're stuck, and we can't turn around.
They have to wait for high tide.
And now we got to wait for high tide, and some were lucky, and they were able to swim away.
That's so sad, though.
It is, yeah.
And then they tell people this is the International Fund for Animal Welfare. Says it is the largest bottlenose dolphin stranding that's happened in Massachusetts. They also say if you were to come across these animals, to leave them alone.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
No.
They'll come in.
Yeah.
And they'll figure out what to do, but they don't want you grabbing a dolphin and dragging them back into the water.
No.
They could turn around and bite you,
Well, you
or like
could harm
that.
them too.
Or you could harm them if you don't know
doing.
what you're doing. You can harm them in some way. So, but it's and I always think back to when I first heard about these things. I said, well, what happened? Back. Gotta go way back, like way before the Pilgrims even landed here, and the Native Americans were just here. Were dolphins stranding themselves back then?
Or were they?
I don't know because no one wrote this down.
There's no reports of that. Or were they?
Is it just they just know? Okay, there's too many of us, and there's not enough food for all us dolphins. So I don't know. They pick names out of a hat or whatever. Well, 5 of us are going to go strand ourselves, and everyone's just okay with it.
I don't think they intentionally strand themselves.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think it's a Google answer for that one.
No, there isn't, because the dolphins can't talk to you, and they say, "Well, are they old dolphins?"
Well, they
it's
do
just
talk,
our time.
but we don't listen.
Well,
You need to have answers for these things before we come on the air.
In the animal kingdom, I'm a little lost on this
Well, I think sometimes human beings, we've done it with the animals on land, kind of, we've messed with their habitat.
Okay. But they don't say, but are they old dolphins, and they just know it's the end of their life?
Right, exactly.
Well, did they have beards?
Yes. and granny glasses, too.
Then they're old dolphins.
I mean, has anyone here had a dog that one day it just ran away?
When I was a kid, we did have one that did
No.
that.
Yeah, because it's just old. And so,
No.
so cats do it, too. They know they're going to die, so they run away from their owner.
Dogs in my household live until they're 14 and 15 years old.
It's a rule? Well,
it's the law.
It's the law. In law in Linda's house.
My babies.
Do they sign a non-disclosure
Yes, they do.
agreement?
Yes, they do. Yes, as a matter of fact, they do.
The DNA, too.
Yes.
A couple of other stories out of Matt. Oh, no, something else I want to bring up in Rhode Island. We're going to find it. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I can't find it.
So how's McCoy doing?
What is the latest? Yeah, that's a great good question. What is the latest? Looking good?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things at McCoy are looking really good.
Good.
I'm pleasantly
optimistic.
Yes.
That is going on.
Is there an opening date for that? Do they have
I think
timeline?
Yes.
Well, it can't be this September.
No, it's not going to be this September. No.
Yeah.
Sometime in 27, I think.
All right, that makes sense. All right.
Let's
see. Down in Fall River, this happens every summer. Different places. Fall River police are investigating teenagers drowning. Go swimming at a certain pond, and they got a call of a missing 17-year-old 9:30 on Sunday night.
Ooh.
kind of late to be swimming, but
Yeah.
the teenager was struggling while trying to swim to a floating dock. Police dive teams found him in the water about 2 hours later at 11:35, and that's when he was pronounced dead. They do not suspect foul play in this situation, but it happens. You never know what might happen. Get a cramp, and then you panic.
Or not a strong enough swimmer.
Maybe you're not a strong enough swimmer.
That's what usually happens. They want to go.
The dock is much farther away than you think.
Yeah, and the guy, my friends are going, so I'll go too, and hope for the best.
And then,
At a certain age, they're invincible, unfortunately.
Exactly.
17 is one of those ages, Steve.
Yeah, invincible.
and they tell you if you want to be, if you a rescuer for someone that's drowning, and I was always told this, don't jump in the water to help them.
No,
right?
Because they're going to panic and they're going to take both of you down.
Yeah, they'll take you down.
Find a flotation device, find a rope, find a large stick if you can to help them. But if none of that's around, then what do you do?
911.
Well, they say
that's what they did.
They say if you have to approach them from the back, so they won't grab you and.
Yeah, but if you're the one struggling,
that's not easy to do.
Yeah, if you're the one struggling and you see someone coming to you,
you're going
to face them. I mean, if I'm coming in as the rescuer and I say, AJ, turn around, you're not going to do it. No. I got to be safe.
Well, AJ would have his flotation device on. When he goes on the water, he does.
Well, he's a kayaker, so he does that. Right?
Right.
Oh, good for you. All right. Another not good story out of Boston. And an Uber driver is accused of stabbing a passenger. Usually he doesn't get this violent. He's being held without bail. Leonard Bacon pleaded not guilty on Monday to assault and battery with a dangerous weapon causing serious bodily injury. A judge ordered the 23-year-old held pending testing to determine whether he is competent to stand trial. Wait a minute, he's competent to drive a vehicle?
I was going to say, but he was competent to drive.
And he knows directions, but we don't know if he's competent to stand trial?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Is that the next thing you got to ask your Uber driver when they show up? How competent are you?
Yeah.
Does it say how bad the person was hurt?
The passenger suffered injuries to his ear, back, and shoulders, but is expected to survive.
Wow.
Prosecutors say Bacon repeatedly attacked the passenger during a scheduled ride to Logan Airport on Friday. Now, how? I don't know. Are they in the car? If he's the one driving, are you trying to stab someone behind you? I don't know. Did they get out and argue on the street? I don't know. I've always had very pleasant conversations with my Uber driver.
Yes,
they're all been very nice people. I don't understand getting into an argument with them. Unless you're complaining about
the price.
Well, no, because the price is determined before you get in the car.
Get in the car.
So you can't determine price. You might determine. You might be arguing over. No, because you do the tip by the phone too. You don't tip the money. You don't. So that's the beauty of these ride shares.
Maybe the passenger didn't have the money to pay.
But
no,
it goes right to the
app.
That's right.
Right to the app.
The only thing I can think of is they're arguing about the direction you're going to get to Logan Airport.
Well, it doesn't say they were arguing.
No.
But
I'm thinking, well, what would provoke the driver to start stabbing the passenger?
Well, if they're testing him for competency, maybe nothing provokes him.
Maybe not. Okay. Maybe he said, "Hey, can you change the radio station?"
But you should have the answers to these things.
I'm not. The prosecutor gave me no information.
It's forthcoming.
It's forthcoming. Yeah. So you just
stay tuned.
I mean, I've seen videos. I don't know if you've seen videos in Yahoo where things go wrong in the Uber driver, and the driver will either stop the car, tell them to just get out,
right,
or they'll drive right to a police station,
right, and cancel the ride.
The ride. So, why does my Uber driver have a knife? I've never asked if they've had a weapon. Do you have a weapon with you?
Yeah.
I'm always.
Well, some of their passengers could be a little dicey too. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Well, I wouldn't want to be an Uber driver late at night.
No.
Doesn't say when this took place.
No, but go to the airport. But they go to the airport. It wasn't like they were.
But you, as the Uber driver, make that choice, Steve.
Yes.
Because it'll come up on if you're the Uber driver, it comes up on your phone. Okay, Joe wants to be picked up in Woonsocket and be driven to Logan Airport. no.
Right.
I don't want to drive to Logan Airport.
Yeah.
I will pass and let someone else pick on this. You don't have to take that ride.
I wonder how often these things happen.
Attacks?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think very often. And so when they do happen, it kind of makes the news because they happen so infrequently. Because most of the time, everything goes so smoothly.
I don't know. It seems lately we've been hearing about
more Uber attacks.
Or the driver attacking the passenger. We hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's not good. All right, let's take a break here in the Coffee AM program, and more stuff coming up. And this weather report being brought to you by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
The National Weather Service has issued an air quality alert and heat advisory for today. Sunny and hot today with a high of 95 degrees, heat index values as high as 100 degrees, and a breeze from the west up to 23 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight low of 77, breeze from the southwest. Wednesday's weather, a chance of some showers and thunderstorms is only 30%. It'll be partly sunny and hot with a high of 94, heat index values as high as 97, and another stiff breeze out of the west. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 88. Friday, sunshine and 83. Saturday, mostly sunny and 81. Sunday, a 50-50 chance of showers, partial sunshine with a high of 83. And on Monday, mostly sunny skies, high near 81 degrees.
Outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio on the corner of Park Ave and Kennedy Street, where we do have mostly sunny skies, and we've gone to 73 degrees, but that humidity making it feel a lot warmer.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at crohnscolitisfoundation.org.
Whether you own a restaurant or an auto repair shop, you need as many customers as you can get. Every business does. Don't limit yourself to one newspaper. Get the power of 2 daily newspapers for the price of 1. The Blackstone Valley's Call and Times deliver customers from all over the valley with just one phone call. Phone 767-8500 for twice the effectiveness over twice the area. The Call and the Times.
This is Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency Director Mark Pappas. I love our Rhode Island shoreline, but our location makes us vulnerable to hurricanes and tropical storms. It's important to prepare as best we can before the storm hits. You can help by knowing your risk, getting flood insurance, and being familiar with your evacuation route. The steps we take today can minimize damage tomorrow. Learn more at riema.ri.gov.
Sponsored by the Rhode Island Broadcasters Association.
ON Radio.
It is Coffee In here on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with AJ Brissett and Linda Tebow and Steve Healy. And happy Bastille every day, everybody. Today.
Well, thank you so much.
In honor of that, France is going to play Spain in the World Cup.
They're playing Spain.
I'll think of you whenever I use my Bastille.
AJ was asking how we're going to celebrate. I'm thinking of having a croissant and some French fries.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
How about a macaron?
A macaron? Yeah. We can, and we're going to go storm the Wyatt Detention Center.
That's it.
All right. Yesterday, sad anniversary yesterday. You know what yesterday was? Well, the 1-year anniversary
of the Gabriel House.
The house, the fire at the Gabriel House in Fall River, the assisted living facility. 10 people died in that fire. That was a year ago.
I saw the news this morning. They were deciding what they were going to do with the property.
Should knock it down.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Several injured, of course. I just remember reading about it, how the windows were too small and people couldn't get out of them.
And you had people in wheelchairs on the second floor.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot wrong.
And a lot of the sprinklers weren't
working. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad,
and, and nothing brings them back.
No. They did have a memorial service as well down there. It was on Oliver Street in Fall River. But the owner just released a statement and he just said, quote, "The victims are ever in our hearts and in our prayers." Well, that's nice, but great. What are you doing for the victims, not you?
It's easy to say.
I'll keep you in my prayers and
thoughts. Yeah.
We've heard
that helps
before.
a lot. Yeah. Down in that area, down in New Bedford, there's a big to-do. What do we like to say? A big fracas?
Yeah, at the festival.
At the festival, at the Whaling City Festival. Triple stabbing.
Yeah.
Down there, and so at Buttonwood Park. And so all the victims had taken over to St. Luke's Hospital. Next thing you know, the hospital goes into lockdown because a very large group of young people, meaning teenagers, gathered near the entrance to show, well, they say that it showed a support for the victims and their families. Are they? I don't know. Spooked the hospital.
I'm sure it did.
And so they went into lockdown. They had to get police to come over there and help them out and say, okay. But nothing else happened. So that's good, other than they had a triple stabbing that happened down there.
It seems to me they have violent issues there every year with that festival.
At that festival in particular?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe because there are so many people. They say that there are like hundreds and hundreds of people
that draw to this thing. Is it the food? What's that's drawing them all there? Is it great?
Well, the Portuguese festival, that draws me for the food, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else going on? Oh, they did arrest someone. There was a drive-by shooting in Cranston that happened last week, and they arrested someone for that. A man from Providence was arrested on that. 25-year-old Amsua, A-M-S-U-A. That's his first name. And the last name is B-L-E-H. Bleh. Or Blee. I don't know. But he was arrested on a traffic stop on July 9th on 195 in East Providence. And he's facing multiple charges. One is drive-by shooting. One is discharge of a firearm while committing a crime of violence and conspiracy. The good thing is no one was injured in the shooting, but the one he was shooting at, he hit his car pretty good. And now the car has a bunch of gunfire. And two cars actually have bullet holes in there.
Wow.
One was the intended victim, and one was just happened to be there. So yeah. But they arrested someone. We'll see if that goes anywhere.
Well, I had the honor of putting my finger in the bullet hole of Bonnie and Clyde's car.
Wow. Down at that museum that it's at, right?
It was in a casino in...
Well, that's where it should be. That makes sense. Was it the actual car, or was it a?
It was the actual car. It had quite a few bullet holes in it, and they were sizable.
Yeah, I'm sure they were
back then. Yeah.
So that's my claim to fame.
You touched the bullet hole of the Bonnie and Clyde car.
I didn't see Bonnie or Clyde anywhere.
No, they weren't there. Oh, okay. And we've had two Dominican nationals. They've been sentenced in a pair of federal benefits fraud cases. People are always trying to game the system. Federal prosecutors say the fraud scheme involved using the stolen identities of American citizens, and they wanted to obtain Medicaid, SNAP, and unemployment benefits. And they were caught. And they'll spend the next 18 months in prison because they pleading guilty to that.
Well, thankfully they were caught.
They were caught? Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
So who is but before we get to that, we did mention it's Bastille Day.
Yes, it is.
It's also National Mac and Cheese Day. Maybe you want to serve that today at the senior center, Steve. Easy to make.
It is. It is.
Macaroni.
I did that once for the kids when the Harris kids came down.
Oh, and they loved it, right?
They loved it. That and chicken
homemade
nuggets.
mac and cheese.
Remember? I like mac and cheese.
As long as it's French mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Bastille Day.
Kraft is French, isn't it?
Kraft.
Yeah.
So it's macaroni noodles, cheese, and milk or cream, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And watch your cholesterol go.
Well,
but it's very good.
Thanks for that.
But it's so good, though. So good.
Tomorrow's National Hot Dog Day.
Is it really?
Well, we're going to have it tonight.
So there you go.
Do we need to call on that guy?
Can you substitute mac and cheese?
For the hot dogs?
Hot dogs and mac and cheese. With your casserole.
Tomorrow's also National Gummy Worm Day.
Wow.
Not a big fan of that.
Wow. No.
It's just processed sugar.
Yes, it is. They're not even sugar.
And
high fructose corn syrup.
And fruit. It's supposed to be fruit flavored.
It's not fruit.
It's supposed to be healthy.
No, fruit flavored.
Yeah, fruit flavored.
I'll have the purple one because
healthy flavored, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's grapes, right? It's
there
purple.
You go.
Yum. Okay, when was the last time? Not that we played together, but the last time you played Monopoly.
Oh, when my kids were little, and they're not.
And they're not anymore, so we're going back 20, 30 years. Huh?
A long time.
Oh, even more than that even, yeah.
Netflix, I bring it up because Netflix is ordering a Monopoly competition series. So this is going to be a TV show.
Oh, okay.
And Netflix announced it's now casting for the series where contestants have a chance to win $2 million.
Wow.
I guess it's all in how well you play this game.
Yeah, but those games can go on and on and on.
It can go on for hours.
Yeah,
that's why it's a series.
Yeah.
We're still on game 1. 12 players will compete on a life-size Monopoly town square. They'll use strategy, alliance, and deal-making to take home the prize.
Wow.
$2 million.
Yeah.
So cheating is involved.
To get those hotels, you got to get those.
Got to get the
See,
hotels.
I think that's why I didn't like it, because you had to sit for so long and play that game.
I have a Rhode Island Monopoly game, never used.
Never?
Really?
Is it still in the wrapped?
Yeah, so if anybody's interested in buying it.
eBay.
So instead of Boardwalk, is it what? Like Federal Hill? Do you know?
He hasn't opened it. He can't tell
I've
you.
never opened it.
But you'll see it on the back.
Where did you find
You
that?
might see that.
I don't remember where I bought it.
All right.
I thought this is great.
Okay, contestants will have the opportunity to earn money, collect $200 every time you pass go. All right. Buy properties and negotiate deals in order to be the last one standing. Monopoly will premiere in the fall of 2027, so get a hold of Netflix if you think you are the premier Monopoly player.
Yeah.
Don't buy the railroads.
Railroads.
There's no money in it.
But you got to put those hotels on.
Got to put the hotels.
Is it Boardwalk, right?
Boardwalk and Park Place.
Park Place.
That's where the money is.
And you can't
Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do
That's
not
right.
collect $200.
Yeah.
And you cannot bring your own Monopoly money.
No.
I forgot. How much do you start out at the beginning of the game?
I don't remember.
Everyone-
my,
everyone-
brother
I
was,
don't
my
remember.
brother wasn't fun to play with.
Why? Because he was too
With that
good?
game. Oh no, he made up his own rules.
Well, so did we.
Yeah. He always gave me that ratty shoe. That's all I remember.
Me, because when we were
You know?
younger,
No, I get
playing with the guys, we all wanted the race car because that was
course,
the
Right.
coolest thing. I remember the dog was fun because you could balance it on its nose.
Yeah.
Right.
That was fun. The ratty shoe.
The game.
The cannon was pretty fun. That was pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Well,
But
they
yeah,
change those out every once in a while.
They do, and they add different
But some of the
tokens.
originals are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just add something. They add more in. We used to add in a rule. I think we took it out of the bank and threw like $100 in the middle. And so if you landed on not on the jail, but you weren't in jail, it was the free space.
Yeah.
You got the money out of the.
I
out
thought
of
that
the
was for
thing.
community chest.
That's community chest.
Well, those are the two cards.
Yeah.
But somehow I forgot how the rules is when you had to pay. If you didn't have to pay the bank or someone else, we made. I don't know how we came up
we
with
used
this rule.
to do that. We put the
throw
money
it,
in
throw
the
it
middle.
Yeah, and so if you landed on free space, oh hey, it's just made the game a little more fun. And of course, you try to play the game as quickly as possible, and the way to win is to make everyone else bankrupt.
Well,
Right.
of course,
Correct.
yeah.
That's the way to
That's
win
the way
the game.
to do it. Yeah.
And once everyone's bankrupt, game over.
But you have to get the big property and
You do,
with the
and you-
hotels,
and you gotta-
then
and you gotta
hope they
be-
land on it.
And you got to be lucky.
Yeah.
We
to
got a
land
lot
on
of
them.
deeds.
And you got to have you got to have enough money to buy the hotel, to
That's
buy
the
the
thing,
to
to
buy
buy
the
the
deed.
Yeah, that's right.
On that,
Yeah.
and it's the only game that was outlawed in the Soviet Union. You could not buy it there.
Oh.
Well, it makes sense. It's
Yeah,
all
well,
capitalism.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They don't want you
They're a little bit of
learning about
socialism then.
owning
Yeah.
buildings and
Yeah.
making money. No, that was bad. You can't do that.
No.
All right, let's see. A Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil named Gus is going up for auction. In case you don't want to buy the bankrupt Wyatt Detention Center, there's something else you might want to buy. It's going up for auction today, and it's expected to fetch $19 million.
Wow.
Yeah. The opening bids at Sotheby's in New York, they're going to start at $19 million. Okay, we're going up from there.
I'm sorry, I don't have room in my living room for
For that,
But,
it doesn't say. Is it the whole thing or just one leg? I don't know.
You know, when I was a kid, there were about 3 dinosaurs. Now there's a gazillion.
Yeah.
Well, they keep finding more, AJ. You know, the sales drawn pushback though. Scientists are not happy. Your paleontologists.
I'm sure.
They argue that such a complete specimen... Oh, it is complete.
Yeah.
I thought it was just one bone. It's the whole thing. A complete specimen should not be squirreled away to be admired by the rich, but rather used for scientific study.
Yeah.
Gus was found in South Dakota and restored over the course of 6 years to put it all back together.
Wow.
I remember going to... it was the Museum of Natural History in New York City, right? went there as a kid, and they had a... I don't think it was real, but they had a rebuilt Tyrannosaurus Rex. And it takes up like 3 stories. All bones. I said, this thing's massive.
When I was a kid, I used to ride one to school.
Did you? Yeah.
It did.
Was he called Gus?
No. It wasn't Gus. It was Alvin.
Alvin? And his chipmunks?
That's it.
All right. Well, was he trained?
Yes.
Did he know to come back and get you at the end of the school day?
Yeah, he would fetch.
Yeah.
I'd throw the ball and...
Did he get to slide down his back?
That's
like
it.
Fred
Obviously,
Flintstone?
he was vegetarian.
All right. Break time once again here on the Coffee AM program. More coming up. Stick around.
This is ON Radio.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-497-9090. That's 800-497-9090. 800-497-9090.
We're delighted so many of you are enjoying our Levidamp concerts on radio and TV. But come to the park for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to Six Flags New England Amusement Park. To win, you must go to the Friday night concert. Take a picture of yourself having fun at the concert. Post that picture to your social media pages using the caption #MusicMoves. Then show your post to Amy at the merch tent during the concert. Everyone who does this will receive a chance in the drawing for the 4 Six Flag tickets each week. Winner announced on stage at the end of the concert. You don't need to be in the park for the drawing, but you must be in the park at some time during the concert to win the tickets to Six Flags, courtesy of ON Radio and TV.
You hear it all on ON Radio.
It is Coffee In here on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Steve Healy, AJ Brissett, Linda Tebow, just going over our favorite board games. AJ's is Chutes and Ladders. Do you like Candyland too?
Candyland too. With real candy.
When I first played Candyland, I said, there's no skill in this.
No. Well, that's why it's for the little kids.
That's why I keep losing. We did get a call in, 766-1240. Someone broke out their Monopoly board to let us know there is no free space in Monopoly. It's free parking when you land on the jail. I said, you're absolutely right. Yeah. It's free parking when you land on the jail, and you're not in jail kind of thing. So there you go. All right, let's see. Well, we've been having a lot of lately in the area, and I've seen it down in Attleboro and in Norton. It's happened here in Rhode Island as well. Is bear sightings?
Yeah.
The black bears seem to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is it the same bear? We don't know. That's just roaming around. But there's a new video out, and it shows a bear breaking into a home in Warren, Connecticut. I'm not quite sure where Warren is in relation to Rhode Island, but the bear broke in through a screen door, so it forced its way in, and was seen ransacking the cupboards searching for food.
Yeah.
I can smell the sugar somewhere.
They're hungry.
Yeah. Warren First Selectman Greg LaCava says his office has received multiple calls from residents concerned about the increased bear activity in the town. LaCava says the city is working with the state of Connecticut and the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection to find solutions, but for now, he's encouraging residents to keep bears uncomfortable with horns, whistles, and lots of noise.
I'd get bear spray.
You could get that. You get that as well. So yeah, I wasn't aware they're not a fan of loud noises.
Yeah, well, not a lot of noise.
Not a lot of
noises in the
are.
woods means someone's going to shoot you.
I guess, yeah.
You know,
run from
right?
it. Yeah, that can't be good. Yeah. I always like when a bear. Usually it's a mother and its cubs go into a backyard and jump in the pool.
Yeah, they're just cooling down.
Just cooling off, and when they've had enough, or when the mom's had enough, okay, out. And
we've had,
away
we've
they
had
go.
ducks, no bears. You know, I've been watching, I don't know if you ever watch those funniest videos on, but they have, one time this big dog was chasing a bear out of the yard, and one time a cat chased that bear right up a tree.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because...
Well, I beg and plead, don't kill them. Don't kill them. Just relocate them.
Yeah. What I have seen is when they come in, they do tranquilize them.
Yeah.
And then we're going to relocate them to wherever they need to be relocated
but,
to.
you know, I think it is still very possible, and I think they've alluded to the fact that Rhode Island's such a small state, and they're walking everywhere, so they could...
It's got to be the same one.
It could be the same one or two. It doesn't mean we've got, you know... a whole bunch of bear.
That always bothered me, AJ, when the polar bear from Slater Park escaped, and I know the cop had to make a decision quickly, but he shot and killed him.
Yeah,
and killed the bear. I'm like,
that really bothers me.
Did we have to do that?
No,
I don't know. Were people in imminent danger at the time? Yeah. I don't know, and I wasn't the cop, and I wasn't there.
Yeah,
and he had to make a call.
But it's still
sad.
Yeah. I mean, I've encountered bears when I've been hiking in New Hampshire without any problem, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Although one time I was hiking and I came upon two cubs.
Oh.
And I stopped.
Yeah.
And I looked all around for the mother.
Yeah.
And I did not find the mother.
Interesting.
I left. I went back.
Yeah. And the cubs weren't calling for their mother? Sometimes they don't know.
They seemed to be frolicking.
They were having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, and I've seen videos of that, I think it was someone in Florida. And because they have black bears in Florida, and there she is working on her yard, near the edge of the street, and the bear just walks behind her, just walking down the street.
Yeah.
Didn't bother her, shocked her when it passed her.
Well, yeah, of course.
But it left her alone because like most animals, if I'm not hungry, I've got nothing to do with you.
and they like to eat berries.
Berries and plants and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, we got this story out of Florida. Florida mother's accused of chaining her child to a fence at a great-grandmother's house. And that Florida mother is facing charges.
As she should.
34-year-old Yashira Maldonado has been charged with child abuse and child neglect. Police say Maldonado was arrested over the weekend after she allegedly chained her 13-year-old daughter.
13 years old.
To a fence. What's worse, 13 or 5?
Either or, but 13. Wow.
And as we know, I mean, we got the extreme heat here, and they got the extreme heat in Florida, too.
Did.
So 13-year-old to a fence and then just left. According to the police report, Maldonado told police that what she did was wrong, but she was overwhelmed with taking care of her daughter and, quote, wanted a break.
Oh, my God.
So the daughter didn't even do anything wrong. Can't say, she broke something in the house, or she stole money, or she stays out all night, or some kind of an excuse. Just, I need you won't stay in one place, and I need a break from your 13-year-old daughter. Isn't that awful? If it's all true, of course.
Probably shouldn't be a mother.
Maybe you shouldn't be a mom.
Maybe you should have her go to camp where she can enjoy life, and you can have a break.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's terrible.
That's one thing. You don't take a break. You're the mother until you die.
I think that mother's gonna have a break for a long time.
She's got to have a break for a long time, I hope.
What are you so overwhelmed about? Especially when they're 13.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm hungry. Go make yourself a sandwich.
Right.
They're certainly capable of, cook yourself some eggs.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm watching the soaps.
Right.
Well, and
why are you so overwhelmed?
Teenagers can be challenging.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've all had teenagers. They're challenging, but not. That's not the answer. Chaining them to a fence is not the answer.
It's usually grounded in my household.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to your room. I know that's where all the toys are, but go there anyway.
Yeah, right.
And go.
I got grounded so much that even after I got married, Whenever I visited my parents, I had to stay in.
They still grounded you?
Oh, my goodness.
How old is Mick Jagger? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
He's got to be about 80.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that.
He still has regrets in his life. And and this story just came out. He's got a regret. Way back when, he took advice from John Lennon. And the advice from John Lennon was, never meet Elvis Presley. And Mick Jagger regrets. He took his advice, and he never met Elvis. And now, it's so many years later, he regrets it.
I wonder why you told him never to meet him.
Well, I will tell you.
Do tell.
Oh, you do have the story on this one.
Yeah, I'm just not making it up. Lennon warned him against it. Lennon and the rest of the Beatles met Elvis Presley in 1965, and Lennon said he was disappointed in meeting him, and later told Jagger, quote, and you've heard these quotes before, maybe it's best if you never meet your heroes. They may disappoint you. So, okay. So Mick Jagger goes on to say, quote, it was really stupid of me, really, adding, I would have loved to have met Elvis. and the interview he did was just days before the Rolling Stones released. They have a new album out. Wow. They just keep pumping them out.
It's kind of late now to meet Elvis.
Foreign Tongues is the name of the new Rolling Stone album, in case you want to go out and buy it. But yeah, he goes, I missed my opportunity. They had their chance, I guess, at some point to meet Elvis.
Sure he did.
And then he just, John Lennon said, it's no big deal. Or I don't know if Elvis was more enthralled with Paul McCartney or Ringo or George. And I've always heard, unfortunately, the Beatles only met Elvis once. I think they went over to Graceland to meet him, and no one took a picture. There's no recording. No one put a microphone down to say, let's see what they talk about, and no one took a picture of them together. Wow. And then the Beatles left, and someone said, hey, no one took a picture. we have no documentation that we were here. Yeah. And then they never got back together again.
Wow.
And I always heard Elvis talk very well of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and any musical group. He always said there was always room for all the acts in the world. There's always room for someone new.
Right. Yeah.
And he always said, he goes, they're all doing great. Beatles are great. The Rolling Stones are great. The Who are great. And there's room for there's fans for everybody if they like your music. So. Yeah. It's not like one's going to push you off and put you into obscurity. No, that's not going to happen. If people like you, they like you. So, But now, with Elvis gone and John Lennon gone, you can't find out. Well, what did you guys talk about?
Yeah, right.
Someone should really get Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr to, write it down, record it somehow. What did you guys talk about?
Yeah. You never know.
In there. So don't know. And now we'll never know. All right, the Michael movie, the Michael Jackson movie, is officially the first biopic to pass $1 billion in global ticket sales.
Oh,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now, the film is also the highest-grossing musical biopic, beating Bohemian Rhapsody with $911 million worldwide, and is the biggest biopic, defeating Oppenheimer with $975 million. Anyone see Oppenheimer?
No.
All I hear about Oppenheimer is it's great, but dull. It's just dull and kind of boring. But it's a great story. But it's just it's not a sit on the edge of your seat thriller going what's going to happen next kind of thing.
I read that conversely, Supergirl is
not doing well.
Is not doing well. It's in the dumps, and so is Disney's. I don't know how to pronounce that. Mona or Moana.
Moana.
Yeah, I heard that's in the dumps too.
Well, let's use this as an example. I'm going to use my daughter because she's in the right age group to go see this, and she loved the cartoon version of the computer graphic version of Moana. I thought it was great. Yeah. Funny. You can do more stuff with computers than you can with real life people. Yeah. Thought The Rock, who plays the guy with the hook, can't remember his name.
Me neither.
Thought he was great in the in the cartoon. Now The Rock is also in this live action. He goes, but you really can't be the same person. And all my daughter had to see, AJ, was the previews for it. And she goes, "This looks awful." And she watched a little more. She goes, "I don't want to go see this." Oh. So she might be amongst the majority of people saying, you can't duplicate what we just did with live action. And Disney does this a lot.
Yeah.
Let's take a really great movie that did really well, and let's make a live action movie out of it. And it never does as well.
It doesn't work.
It never do as well, the live action.
No. And I remember watching Aladdin.
Yeah.
And so, but this is after Robin Williams died, and they brought in Will Smith to be the genie. I said, it's certainly not going to be the same.
Yeah.
It can't be as funny, and it wasn't.
Right.
And what they also do with live action movies is they create another plot that wasn't part of the cartoon.
Of the original, yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Why are we bringing in new characters?
Yeah.
I know the story.
Yeah.
I want it to be the same story I know, and now here's somebody new.
Yeah.
They did that with Beauty and the Beast too, although that wasn't as bad.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, they did it with Beauty and the Beast too.
They created more subplots and who was married to who and things like that. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Right.
But all right, get Bob Iger on the phone, and we can figure we'll put Disney, set them straight.
That's right.
No more of these. No more of these. All right.
Please.
All right. Please. That's going to do it for the show for today. We thank you very much.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Words of wisdom. Almost forgot. Thanks, AJ.
I know. I saw you had your notes there.
I have my notes here.
Okay.
If your phone doesn't have a flashlight, take a picture of the sun and use that in the dark.
Smart. Good thinking.
Gee, AJ, I want to try that one.
Be sure. and should we stare at the sun when we're taking the picture
We'll
of
let
it?
you know next time.
Put your sunglasses on.
All right. That wraps up for the show. Linda Tebow, thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure.
All right. Steve Healy, thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
And AJ Brissett, thanks for being here. Thanks for your words of wisdom, too.
It's always a joy.
All right. I'm Joe Callahan. Have a great day, everyone. Stay tuned. Gary Smith and the crew. Do you remember us coming up after the 9 o'clock news on ON Radio.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket Radio. And now, the news.